Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Morolake. This is my first time of doing a video like this. I see this kind of video online all the time and I love them when I see them, but I've never done one. So today is my first time and I feel compelled to do this because, I've just been doing a lot of thinking lately. This COVID-19 is such a different time in our lives, and a lot of unprecedented things going on, things that we have never experienced before. And I just love the fact that we recognize that in different ways, and in different countries people are appreciating the frontline workers, the doctors, the nurses for what they do, how they risk their lives to keep us alive. So I joined my voice with millions of people that are appreciating them to also say thank you for what you do. There's this set of people that, I've just been thinking about lately. And these people are the people that teaches our children, the teachers, in different part of the world, there's lockdown. Governments are trying to manage the COVID-19 situation, just to make sure that we don't spread the infection to the point that we'll not be able to manage it. So Nigeria is one of those countries also where there's lockdown, and for us as parents, we've been forced to stay at home with our children in a way that we have never had to do. I mean, so many of us work. We go to work like 5 days a week. You come back home in the evening. Perhaps you do homework or you spend some time with them and then they go to bed. So we don't get to spend so much time with them. So this COVID is a period that we've all been forced to spend time with our children. We've all been forced to know them in a way that we have never done. And this just got me thinking about the teachers, the people that, help us form these children, that discipline these children, that, teaches them. They spend the average of maybe 7 hours with them 5 days a week. Come on, spending this time with the children is revealing something to me that these teachers must be doing a lot. I mean, it's quite demanding to spend so much time with those children. Don't get me wrong. They are sweet. They are amazing children. They make us laugh. They bring so much joy to our lives. At the same time, they can be pretty stubborn. They dare us, they just have a mind of their own. They want to be free and all of that. And sometimes they do some very dangerous things that can hurt them. So, we're spending so much time with them in a way that we have never done. And I'm just thinking about the teachers that spend 7 hours a day with these children. And it's not just one child, 2 children, or 3. We're talking about maybe average of 12 kids in a class of maybe 2 teachers and, things like that. So it's just making me understand or appreciate these teachers in a way that I have never done. And I know that a lot of parents will also agree with me on this, that we don't get to appreciate our teachers, as much as we should be appreciating them. So, in recognition of what they do, realizing this in the way that we have never done, I would like to say thank you so much on behalf of so many parents that agree with me that we should appreciate our teachers. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for helping us shape our children. Thank you for imparting so much knowledge onto these children. Just thank you. I mean, it's quite hard. It's quite a lot of work. And also, as a lot of schools are now, having their school activities online, they are doing their learning online, for us as parents, we are forced to actually be in class with them, especially for the very little ones, because we need to settle them into classes and make sure that, while the class is going on, they are also focusing on what the teachers are teaching them, and also to be able to reinforce whatever they've learned, after the classes, so that they're able to internalize those knowledge, properly. So, for them, it's not their natural school environment. So they don't even see it as something they should take, seriously. So for us, having to now, ensure that they taking the right knowledge. They actually take those classes as serious as they should. It's quite demanding, it's quite taxing, and I just want to say thank you to the teachers for what you do, and I hope that this video will get to as many teachers as possible. And for anyone that is watching this video that agree with me, I would really love your thumbs up if you agree with me on this note. Lastly, I would like to say that my mother is a retired teacher, and of course, growing up, I didn't know, the trouble I must have put her through, or the stress I must have put her through growing up, seeing my children, and also, in this time of COVID that we have to spend so much time with them, is making me appreciate my mother in a different way. And I like to say, Mommy, thank you so much for putting up with me. Thank you so much for what you do for us. I mean, you are just amazing. You're wonderful. So I hope that this will get to as many parents, many teachers as possible, because I want to be able to say thank you to you on behalf of so many parents, that are actually having to deal with their children, or actually having to stay with their children at home in a way that we have never done. So thank you so much. We appreciate you. You are doing a lot. And please come and take your children. We've had enough. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening. Bye.